Hi, I'm Louis Ortiz on behalf of Expert Village, and we're back to show you the cooking procedure for a yellowfin tuna, a seared yellowfin tuna steak actually, which is also referred to as ahi, because ahi is the Hawaiian word for yellowfin tuna. I've got a non-stick Teflon saute pan, and I've actually put a small amount of clarified butter in it, and I'm heating that up to temperature as we speak. I've got some nice little bubbles coming off of it. Now, as I told you previously, I like searing in a balsamic vinegar. So, by using the clarified butter, we get a longer cook time. And it's not necessarily that we're trying to get more doneness on the inside, but I kind of like the gooiness of the balsamic along with the clarified butter on the outside of the tuna as you sear it. Now, there's a million different techniques. I'm just showing you a simple one that tends to be a crowd pleaser. So I'm going to put some drops of balsamic into my pan here. So essentially we're kind of infusing the warm clarified butter with this balsamic vinegar. We're getting that nice and warm. And we want to make sure it's warm before the fish goes in, because that's going to actually create the sear. And I've got my yellowfin tuna steak, and we've just, in a previous video, we've shown you we just kind of dusted it with some sea salt and some fresh cracked black pepper. So we're going to go ahead and set him in there, and I'm going to go ahead and turn this heat up. We've already got a sizzle, but it's not a real severe sizzle. Now, if it's a severe sizzle, that's okay too. It's just going to mean a shorter cooking time. But as I told you, I kind of like for the clarified butter to be nice and warm, and the balsamic vinegar to kind of infuse with that together, so that you get this kind of gummy, gooey texture on the outside of the tuna, and it turns out real nice. And again, this won't take long. And I like using a non-stick Teflon pan simply because it allows the ingredients, both liquid and solid, the tuna and the butter and the balsamic, to just kind of slide around and give a nice even texture. So as you can see, we're already getting some color from this side, from the underside of the fish. And because I want to do that rare to medium rare in the middle, I went on ahead and flipped this over so we can go ahead and crank that heat up a little, and we can get a little color out of the other side. This won't take long at all. If you notice, I'm using a fish spatula. This makes it much, much easier to get up underneath the product. It's got a natural curvature. It's fluted, so it's just a real easy flip without damaging the fish or tearing it up. And I'm just kind of dancing this around just a little bit over the heat so that I can get a little bit on the edges as well. And this is all pretty much about the presentation and just really preserving the whole natural goodness of the fish. And that's pretty much a done deal. I'm going to go ahead and turn the fire off because there's residual heat within this aluminum pan. As you can hear, it's still sizzling. And we'll come right back and plate it for you and show you just a nice little presentation to use with this.